Alright, what's up, guys? Now, I saw this video a while back, and it's a video that has resurfaced on the internet, and yeah, it's something where I'm like, look, bruh, to any kid that's in school. Alright, so you know what? Let me actually explain you guys the video. So, the kid, I guess, must have been told to go outside or go to the office, whatever. He gets off up in front of the classroom talking about, I'm the alpha. Alphas ain't got to go nowhere and things. And the teacher was just being calm, cool, and collected in the whole situation. He's like, okay, well, the alpha got to do something because you can't be in my classroom carrying on like this. And yeah, man, it's something where I'm like, look, this Andrew Tate personality where you think you are above everybody and you got this power over people, that personality ain't gonna get you nowhere in life. All right, I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna try to say not to say anything disrespectful to the kid because I really don't know the kid's situation. I don't know if he's going through some stuff at home or what, but yeah, it's something where I'm like, look, kid, carrying on like that, like that's why people watch this video and they feel one of two emotions. They feel a laughing emotion or they feel a disgusted emotion, like how could you really be carrying on like that? And this teacher doesn't even come off as like one of those teachers where it's like the class don't like him. He comes off as that teacher where it's like, no, you like he's like Mr. Feeney from Boys Meet World. Like he's that teacher where it's like, nah, bruh. Like after I graduate, after all that stuff, I'm still gonna call you by your last name. I'm not gonna disrespect you like that and call you by your. He could tell me to call him like I ain't graduating all this stuff. I'm an adult now, and he's all like, hey, look, you ain't gotta call me by my last name no more. Like you could call me by you. Like you graduate, you ain't in school. And I'm like, nah, bro, I can't disrespect you like that. So he comes off as one of those teachers that's just calm, cool, and collected and stuff. But yeah, the kid, it's like it's something where I'm like, fam, who told you to carry on like this? Because whoever they are, they're not your friends, bro. And it could be a situation where it's like, yeah, some kids at school told them to carry on like that, and I'm like, fam, them kids, I guarantee and I promise you, them kids is only doing that so they can laugh at you. They're not doing that because they strongly believe that you're an alpha. You're not an alpha, bro. Look, I'm like that whiteboard behind you is more of an alpha than you are, and it's like that's something where it's just nah, bro. You have to understand that it's like that whole alpha mentality. It's like it ain't gonna get you nowhere in life. I'm not saying to downplay yourself or just let people walk all over you. Stand up for yourself if there is a reason for you to stand up to yourself. But it's like if you in the classroom carrying on a certain way, then it's like, bruh, then how do you expect that teacher to react to that? You gotta remember that even though it's like in a way it's a public area, if you like, yeah, public school and all that stuff, in a way it's public, but at the same time you're in that guy's place of business. So it's like, who do you think has more ownership of that classroom? Who do you think has more ownership in a situation like this? I'm not trying to make it seem like that he has power over you, but at the same time, if it comes down between him or you, it's like, yeah, if it came down between wanting the teacher as my boss or him as a boss, the kid, I'm like, yeah, 100% that teacher. I'm like, yeah, it's something where I'm like, nah, kid, you got a lot of growing up to do. The way that you carrying on in that classroom, it's like, yeah, you're not gonna make it far in life. I guarantee and I promise you that right now. You are not gonna make it far in life. You're gonna have a lot of people looking at you like you crazy. Because my thing is this, I feel like this should be a life lesson to him where it's like, okay, do you think you'll be carrying on like this at a, because he ain't thinking about that. He's a kid. He ain't thinking about work. He ain't thinking about careers. He ain't thinking about his adult life. None of that stuff. He's just thinking at the moment. All right. So my thing is this: you go out and you get a job. You think you're gonna be carrying on like that? The job, you think you're gonna be telling your boss, "Oh, I'm an alpha and I ain't gotta listen to you because I show up late every day and I work whenever I want to work. I'm an alpha. I ain't gotta do none of. I ain't gotta do no extra stuff you tell me to do and stuff." Yeah, you're gonna get fired. They ain't even gonna give you a notice. They gonna be all like, "Nope, you gotta go. You can't be off in here working like that." So it's like you gotta go. I'm sorry, but even where it's like, okay, so like, let's say, I feel like he's the type where it's like he'll try to like go for that like girl out of his league or something, but I'm like, okay, let's say somehow, some way you end up copping that girl out of your league. I feel like she'll look at you and be like, okay, you're not gonna be telling me what to do in this relationship. In this relationship, now he's a stalker. Now he's got a restraining order on him. Now he's gonna most likely get arrested. And then if worse comes to worse, he does something crazy. Now this girl out here on Lifetime telling her story. They have made like a whole movie out of it and stuff. So I'm saying it's one of those things where it's like, nah, bruh, you is not gonna. Well, I'm trying to think. Even with like a dog, you think if you get some like big old giant pit bull, you think you're gonna be looking that dog in the face talking about I'm an alpha and you're supposed to live. That dog's gonna be wagging its tail with its tongue hanging all the way out its mouth, looking at you all like, I have no idea what this human is saying to me, but I think he wants to play. I'm gonna start running around this house. I'm gonna start doing some old crazy stuff. I'm saying, bruh, nobody, the point that I'm trying to make is that nobody is going to listen to you. As much as you want to be on this alpha stuff, that alpha, like I said, that alpha stuff is only going to get you so far. And I feel like it has a lot to do with people like Andrew Tate having a platform. I'm not saying that Andrew Tate doesn't deserve a platform. Whatever that man wants to do with his time and things, whether it's on a platform of doing something else, that man got the God-given right to do whatever he wants to do. But I do feel that, you know, because of this whole like attitude that he's pushed out, where it's all like, oh, you know, you can't let people walk all over you. It's like, yeah, he's saying that because he's in a position to talk on stuff like that. Kid, you look like a good sophomore, maybe into like, maybe might be younger, might even be in middle school. He might be one of them like oversized middle school kids or something. But regardless, you're still in school. You still got a lot of learning, growing up. There's still a lot of things that you got to do with your life right now. It's like, do you think you like gonna be carrying on like this in college? You think you're gonna be the thing is this. You can name out any situation, scenario, whatever you want to call it. If I feel like that the day when he'll realize it, it'll probably be a situation where it'll be one of those body cam videos that I'll be reacting to. It'll be one of those body cam videos where he driving erratic on the streets and stuff. Cop pulls him over. He talking about, I'm an alpha. I can drive however I want to drive. And it's like, the thing is this, and it's like, okay, that cop lets you go with a warning, gives you a ticket, whatever the situation is. You know, you manage some way to talk your way out of it, but it's like you go and carry on the way that you be carrying on. Next thing you know, you done crashed into somebody's car, ended up killing whoever it was, or a passenger or somebody in the car, and now you got to live with that because you're on this alpha stuff. You think while you're in the courtroom talking, oh, I'm an alpha and I'm above them. Like, no, bruh. At that moment, that's when it'll hit you that it's like, dang, maybe I got to stop this alpha, but it'll be too late. You gonna be up in prison for a vehicular homicide, whatever it is. All right, but yeah, you gonna be in prison serving some time because you want to be on your alpha stuff. Yeah, that alpha stuff ain't gonna get you nowhere, bruh. So, but anyways, yeah, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next video, and peace.